Are you tired of power creep? Are you tired of the focus of never-ending PvP game modes? Are you tired of ridiculous, overly complex weapon descriptions? Well, right now, this very moment, you can change all of that. That is right. You can save Fire Emblem Heroes from all the horrible things that have been happening the past couple of years, and it will only take a couple of minutes. That's correct. What I'm talking about right now is one of the things they haven't done in literally, I think, 4 or 5 years, if not more. They have added a survey to Fire Emblem Heroes, and they want to hear everything. So now is your chance to have your voice heard, to actually change the game. And just to give a little bit of context, year 1 or year 2, they put out one of these surveys, which eventually led to us getting Tap Battle because enough people said they were interested in a game mode like that. So they do actually listen to some of this survey advice and change the game based on it. And the fact that they're doing this now after so many years tells me that they are looking for the direction they need to go with this game. So how do you do the survey and how long will it take? Let's do it really quick. So all you need to do is go over here, click on notifications, and at the very top, you're going to see Fire Emblem Heroes Survey. You'll click on this, and then click here to participate in the survey. And it's going to bring you to a browser where you can now start the survey. So as you can see, it's going to make you go through that stuff, but you'll just come down here and click, and then it's going to start asking you some questions. So it's going to ask you about which games you have played. For me, I'm going to just kind of answer these questions randomly because I've already done this on my phone, but you can get an idea that I've played almost everything. Not quite, but pretty close. So you go through, just click the games you've played. Then it's going to ask you how much you do play every day, or if you haven't played in a while. Then it's going to ask you your satisfaction level with Fire Emblem Heroes. This is a big one. We can essentially come in. Now, I know a lot of people might be kind of happy right now, either because they love the CYL results or the fact that we got an otherworldly bond, but don't let that blind you. Remember how you feel about Fire Emblem Heroes in total. So for me, I'm going to put I am somewhat dissatisfied. I want some other things. And now it even gives you an option to fill in why you are dissatisfied, right? Now, on my phone, I already wrote like a 12-page paragraph on this. But for right now, I'm just going to put a really short answer so we can get through it. So I'll put Power Creep. Click that next. Now it's going to ask you, would you recommend Fire Emblem Heroes to a friend? Now, you could be honest. I'm going to put unlikely because I would never recommend Fire Emblem Heroes to a friend right now with how complex this game is. So that's what I'm going to put. This game is too complex and unfriendly for new players. Right? I put more. I wrote like 3 paragraphs earlier, but that's good for it. And then it's going to ask you, what do you enjoy about Fire Emblem Heroes? So there's a lot of options here, and you can click all of them. It's like orbs obviously are great, you know, posting about your favorite heroes, you know, skill inheritance, using your favorite heroes, getting new heroes, strategy, you know, the actual thing the game's supposed to be about, PvP, let's see, posting about high score rankings, challenging maps. I don't care about easy maps. I like hard maps. Starting new events, my tiers rising, and seeing my favorite heroes in the game. Sure. So we'll click all that. We'll go through, right? Then it's going to ask you which games modes do you actually play and enjoy. So for me, you know, obviously Ether Raids, Resonant Battles, Summoner Duels, Allegiance Battles, sure, why not? Grand Hero Battles, Legendary Hero Battles, Limited Hero Battles, Rival Domains, because they don't have Grand Conquest up here. I think it's in the events. Main story, not really, but I'll put that anyway. And then Blessed Garden doesn't exist anymore. And then it's going to ask you, which events do you enjoy? So you're going to come through here and talk about all the events. And this is going to give them an idea of what events they should be running more often, right? Which is a good thing. I don't really care about putting Gauntlet. Tempest Trials, absolutely. Grand Conquest, Forging Bonds, Roker Sieges is great. Pons Loki sucks. Seer Snare, United Warfront. Let's go with those. Okay, now this is where things get a little bit more interesting. They're going to ask about what characters you want to see in game. So like, what is this? They're going to ask for particular characters for different titles. For some reason, there's not an option of like, no, I don't care about these characters. It's just, I don't know these characters. So I'm assuming this is the option you pick if you don't really care about summoning for these characters. I do think it's funny that they have Riss and Riss here. So I'm going to put Riss. But like, they obviously have some of the main characters like Sheeta and Merrick, right? For this one, they have like some popular characters like Lynn, Carol. Carol's a big one for me. I'd love to see an old man Carol. That'd be great. And then Stefan. That's right, chat. If you like me at all, click the Stefan button. But for me, I like all these characters. Ike, Altito. Oh my god. Like, this is actually targeted towards me. We have that, right? And let's keep going. It's going to ask about some Fates characters. We're good off Fates characters. We'll just keep going. We have some Three Houses characters like Hilda and Geralt, Edelgard, and Yuritsa. We'll keep going there. And then it's going to ask you where you get some information about Fire Emblem Heroes. So you can go through this if you want, like, I don't know, Reddit, Twitter, sure. YouTube, obviously. I don't see Discord. Oh, there's Discord. Okay, Discord and like stuff like that, right? Click through that. That doesn't really matter. And then this is the final question. And this is like the one I think you should take some time on and really fill out. I already wrote a very long paragraph on my original one, right? So I'm not gonna write anything here, but you can include anything you want, right? Hey, I am really tired of power creep. I'm really tired of the focus on PvP game modes. I'm tired of how complex the game is or how difficult it is to read weapon descriptions, right? I would love to see weapon descriptions shrunk down to just effects. Something like that, right? Or I would love to see my favorite old heroes be usable again. So if you could give out a way to make them stronger, that would be great. Something like that, right? Anything you want to discuss, anything you think would make Fire Emblem Heroes better and more enjoyable for you, that is the place you're going to put it at. You're going to have your chance to finally give some direct contact to the developers. And so I think if you put that in there, that is going to be just amazing, right? So overall, that is a survey. As you can see, did not take very long to fill out. And this is the biggest thing you can do to help improve the game. This is your once in 5-year chance to actually talk to the developers and get them to hear you out and the things that you care about in Fire Emblem Heroes. So please take the opportunity and fill out the survey. It does not take very long, and this is a great chance for you to change Fire Emblem Heroes for the good, to save the game. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Quick, short video to the point. Thank you so much for your time. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe as always. But just please fill out the survey. That's the #1 thing I want. Thank you so much. Catch you guys all later with more Fire Emblem Heroes.